Hello, welcome to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. We are back after 1 week of break because of the job. So, tonight we are going to do round 11 of Season 5 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Let me get that copy link real quick. Let me paste that real quick so I can live ping the system real quick. Let's just see. Live now, round 11 of Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, Season number 5. That is pinging Discord right now. There we go. So I kind of realized a few minutes before stream started, the amiibo on the thumbnail is Penguhr's Pokemon trainer Haim. Haim is not playing today. He is benched for the Time Zone squad even after the comeback they had against Amiibo Engage. So whoops. I am very sorry about that. We'll talk about Time Zone Squad versus Toronto in a little bit. They did make a gentleman's agreement on their roster orders for tonight's game. But first, we are going to have Buffalo versus Bastion. That's going to be the first of 2 times they face each other here in round 11. The second time is going to be all the way in round 18. So, let's see. Tonight's games going to be Buffalo versus Bastion, JG Wentworth versus Miami. The Novas versus Ottawa. That's going to be the big game today. 7-3 versus 8-2. The Novas had their 7-game win streak snapped when we came from the last round, so we'll see if they get a bounce back against Ottawa. We will see the Fantasy Feed enthusiasts at Natsuki Lovers, Cinnabon Splitters at Green Bay, Carbon Show's team at the Chaos Corp, Toronto at the Time Zone Squad as a Time Zone Squad. They're on a 5-game win streak and what was supposed to be the hardest part of their schedule, 8-2, competing with Ottawa for the best record. They could take the 1 seed at the end of this round, or have the 1 seed at the end of this round if Ottawa loses to the Novas. Maybe, it depends on tiebreakers. We will see Detroit versus Mid-Class Nation, Your Worst Nightmare at 456 Squadron, Grand Army Republic at Critical Crashers, and to close things off, Amiibo Engage at the Ditto Burritos. So, for the Amiibo who play each other in divisions, I believe this should be the final round of teams playing each other for the first time. So everything from here should be a rematch. Let me double check. No, actually round 12 is going to be the final of that. Central Division, East, yeah, Central, West, they're going to play each other. But for the East, everyone should have faced each other at least once now. We'll have that first rematch, the JG Wentworth versus Ottawa, a rematch from round 3. That's going to be happening in the next round. But alright. As you can tell, my voice is still not the best, but it's been more than a week since we've done Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, so we need to resume. So, before we resume the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, I do want to address something that happened since we last came on the air. We had multiple members of the league banned from the biggest server, the most active server in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. These members, they're simply banned for other reasons, so we're gonna let them continue playing for the rest of Season 5. Their fates in the future of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League will be decided in the off-season. So, I'm not going to name any names, not list any Amiibo, but just a little heads up, if you do see some Amiibo missing in Season 6, that would be because of the reason why. We're not fully sure what the fate is going to be for these trainers, these Amiibo, between Season 5 and Season 6, but they will be able to finish out Season 5. So, tonight, we're going to see Buffalo versus Bastion. The king kicks off. Going to be I Don't Love You, The Job, Donkers, Low, and The Farm versus Sniffberg, Agent P, Conezone, Soysauce, and Phipps. Congratulations to Phipps, by the way. He becomes the 4th Amiibo to reach 100 total career KOs, joining It's Him. Oh, one more thing. So technically Phipps is the 3rd now because NetEasy admitted to editing his Amiibo when participating in the competitive Amiibo scene, meaning that we have a bunch of records that we need to vacate. The Season 2 Championship of No Custody will be vacated, as well as a bunch of records, including NetEasy's King Deity Tilted being the all-time leader. I believe Coming At Ya is on pace to pass him anyway at some point of this season. NetEasy had been banned for other reasons, all of that, from the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, but now the records will be vacated and scrubbed because of the admission to cheating. Alright, so one little thing to just take note of all that. So technically the new top 3 is Coming At Ya, It's Him, and Phipps all in the 100 KOs club, but let's get started now. Alright, gonna be I Don't Love You, The Job, Donkers, Low, The Farm versus Sniffberg, Agent P, Conezone, Soysauce, and Phipps. The leadoffs is a King Deity ditto between I Don't Love You and Sniffberg. first damage is going to be dealt by I Don't Love You. He's coming off a 3 KO performance in the previous round for Buffalo, as this team, if they can get their stuff together, they could easily make it to the playoffs, especially with there only being 12 teams making it in compared to 22 in the league. 41 to 68 right now. We see the forward tilt. Sniffberg off stage. He's going to miss the Gordo. He goes high just above that Gordo right there. Going to be a back throw now. Sniffberg at 99. Going to be 41 to 100 right now. We see the down smash, and there's a KO from I Don't Love You. That's going to be 4 in the last 2 rounds. We are going to see up next Agent P for the Boston Brawlers. Boston, they are suffering a losing streak, I believe, going to be 65 to 14, as we see Agent P tried to go off stage right there, get that down there, but he misses against the King Deity. Instead, up smash, a charged up smash, mind you, going to be 100, 111 to 14. We are going to see a forward throw. We see a forward air from I Don't Love You on the way back, but let's see if he has enough jumps to come back. He is going to fall short. So the job going to come out for Buffalo right now. It's going to be 0 to 29, 10 to 29 right now, as we are going to see forward smash 10 to 49 between the job and Agent P. But we see that Pikmin, that's going to be the yellow one, dealing some damage. 23 to 49 right now. Multiple parries, 23 to 49, 35 to 49. We see an up throw. That's going to be the white Pikmin. That was a little bit of damage from the white Pikmin onto the job. 59 to 49, as Boston currently has the lead right now. Going to be 74 to 49. We see that was an attempted down air, does not land. Up smash, going to make this 74 to 73. Up smash again, does not land. Forward air, 74 to 83. Laser, only going to land 1 laser, but this back throw right here into the laser, going to be 74 to 101. The job attempting to reflect the Pikmin, which Olimar tends to throw when coming back. Bit of a smart move right there, even if the Pikmin didn't land. 84 to 112, 115 right now, going to be 84 to 116. That's another reflect attempt. 84 to 117, as who will get this knockout soon? 4 versus 4. We see the 4 tilt, and there goes the job. Agent P has 2 KOs for the Boston Brawlers, as they currently lead right now. Donkers out for Buffalo right here. The Ice Climbers, that's going to be a side B, get them onto the platform. It is 19 to 140. We see Agent P, he's going to go for the up smash. Up air, 48 to 140. He's had a 3 KO performance before this season. Let's see if he gets it again. Of course, that 3 KO performance was spoiled because Boston did blow that 4-2 lead that he had created. 77 to 145. Let's see if Agent P can get that 3 KO performance again. Nana separated from the Popo. Sorry, Popo is separated from Nana because actually Nana was the one going off stage. It's going to be 98, 113, 145. He goes off stage, and there it is. It's a 3 KO performance for Agent P. He gets immediately taken out by Low, so it's going to be Low versus Cone Zone. Another 4 versus 2 scenario for the Boston Brawlers. Let's see if they can hold on this time. Going to be 18 to 28. It's going to be up smash getting parried, down smash. A critical smash attack would be huge here for Low. Already 1 KO, the revenge KO. Going to be 33 to 52. So my voice is still not the best yet, even after that 1 week break. Gonna be 33 to 6-7, and a fireball right there, attacking Cone Zone, the 6-7 Cone Zone. Gonna be 33 to 108. We're gonna see the up tilt, 33 to 123, back air, Cone Zone, still gonna be alive, 33 to 141. We see Low, that's gonna be 2 KOs, and he's only at 33%. So Bufo is gonna come out right now for the Boston Brawlers, as this game is now even. There's a critical forward smash, 53 to 55. Could Low possibly strike back with a 3 KO performance of his own? 53 to 77. Charizard is coming out now for Sobova, but that's a switch to Squirtle. 53 to 91. And a down smash. That's going to get rid of the Squirtle. That's 3 KOs back from Low. So it's going to be 76 to 0 right now, as Fipsh has a 1 versus 2 for the Boston Brawlers. It's going to be 97 to 15, and the lane's going to fall short. No, but he's still alive. 97 to 31. It's going to be 105 to 31. That could have been the first 4 KO performance of the season, but Low went for an up air. It's going to be 112 to 43. He can still become the first Amiibo to have a 4 KO performance. This is the best leadoff in the Western Conference last season. 112 to 88, 119 to 88. We're going to see the dash attack, and we are going to have to wait even further for a 4 KO performance. The farm comes out for Buffalo as they want to get a win here. It's going to be 12 to 88. We see the shield. There's a side B. Fipsh at 110. He's trying to make his way back onto the stage. 12 to 110. It's going to be down tilt. We see the up air and the Buffalo Amiibashers. It's not going to be it quite yet. Going to be 12 to 155. 12 to 155. Fipsh still alive. He's going to come back on. Fipsh can easily save this game for Boston. This was a 4 to 2 lead for the Brawlers. Got to be 50 to 155. But the back throw here, Buffalo. They're going to come back from a 4 to 2 deficit as Boston. This is the second time they've blown this lead this season. It's a 5-4 victory for the Buffalo Amiibashers thanks to 3 KOs from Low, a bounce back after 3 KOs from Agent P. The Boston Brawlers can't seem to catch a break as, for the second time this season, Agent P gets a 3 KO performance, but also for the second time this season, Agent P's 3 KO performance results in a blown lead. So we'll see, let's see, where are the standings? I forgot to actually say those standings real quick, but the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League resumes. It comes back with a blown 4-2 lead by the Boston Brawlers. Entering this round, by the way, the Boston Brawlers, they entered this round with, let's see, I wrote it somewhere, a 3-7 record. So that's going to send Boston down to 3-8. As for Buffalo, this win's going to put them up to 5-6. So, alright, Buffalo, if they can get things rolling, get things started together, they could possibly be talking about playoff slot at the end of the season. Let's get that screenshot real quick. Alright. When we come back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, we're going to have JG Wentworth. They currently have the longest active win streak in the league right now, 5 wins in a row, including over the Novas the previous round against Miami. Miami is 3-7, while JG Wentworth is 6-4, looking in a playoff spot. Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League will resume in a couple of minutes.
Squad Strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is the second match of the night as we have Channing Tatum. Sorry, not Channing Tatum. Well, we do have Channing Tatum. That's Jim's Ken. He is on a member of JG Wentworth who is going to play here. So it's going to be JG Wentworth versus Miami as we have Pantwan, Channing Tatum, Smooth Criminal, JJ Vance, and Slime God against Vengeance, Yamcha, Sub-Zero, Lil Nas X, and Gengalzo. Channing Tatum. He is on pace to pass Scorpion's record for most KOs by a low tier. Can he get it done this season? Let's find out as that breakout season continues for this Ken. Tatum has been the shining star of this team as they are currently winning 5 games in a row. They had a huge win in the previous round against the Novas, but Pantwan, even though he had that amazing leadoff season last season, this year he's been less consistent, but the team overall has gotten better. Pantwan versus Vengeance are going to be the leadoffs. That's going to be Pantwan with the first damage, down throw, up air after a down B, and that's going to be 45 already on Vengeance. Not even 10 seconds in the game, that's already 45%. Going to be 17 to 45. We're going to see down throw into forward air as Pantwan. Now he's the one taking some damage. Down B, going to make it 41 to 60. We're going to see the back throw, 41 to 68. Vengeance back onto the stage. We see the down B, 41 to 83. That down B is going to miss. Up throw. After the up throw, we're going to see a back air, making this 75 to 83 between the two Amiibo. It has been back and forth so far. Forward tilt, 88 to 83. Vengeance tries to go off stage. The rookie, he's been struggling somewhat as the leadoff for Miami. Gotta be 88 to 92. We see out of parry, up tilt, but no up air, and the up smash is gonna miss. 101. Gonna be 101 to 107. Forward smash gets parried, and there's a forward smash. That's a leadoff win for Pantwan as now Yamcha comes out from Miami. It's gonna be forward tilt, Pantwan off stage. He's gonna go high, avoiding the down smash. 116 to 0, but does not shield the second hit of that forward tilt. 125 to 15. Down tilt, Yamcha makes his way back onto the stage. 125 to 31. Up smash is gonna miss, and there's a forward tilt. That's gonna get rid of Yamcha. We're gonna see Channing Tatum, who leads the team in KOs, gonna be 23 to 31. So we have not seen this type of season from a low tier Amiibo since Season 3 Scorpion of the 8-bit bots. Now, Scorpion, he has not started a regular season game since being up with the 8-bit bots. I believe he's currently on the bench of Mid-Class Nation. Gonna be 23 to 96 right now. Out of the parry, gonna be a forward tilt as that's gonna be no more KO punch for Yamcha. 45 to 103. Yamcha had built a KO punch, but he did not use it. Dash attack, Yamcha off stage. He comes back onto the stage. 46 to 119. We're gonna see Channing Tatum. That's gonna be forward tilt actually from the Little Mac. Sorry, dash attack. 55 to 126. We see up next, that's Ken, that's gonna get parried, that's a down smash, 71 to 126, and there's a back air, there's another KO for Channing Tatum. Sub-Zero, gonna come out right now. This is PGX's other Belmont Amiibo, the Richter, also a member of the 8-bit bots team that saw the 19 KOs from Scorpion. Sub-Zero, I believe he had a solid season in his rookie season alongside that Simon. Gotta be 84 to 30 right now as Channing Tatum off stage. 94 comes back on, 94 to 35 after the chip. Hadouken after the missed whip, another Hadouken, 94 to 51. We see the holy water into the forward tilt, gonna be 116 to 51. Afterwards, Shoryuken, a raw Shoryuken, able to get some damage on the Sub-Zero. Another Shoryuken, 116 to 68. 77 now with the down tilt. We are gonna see that's a Shoryuken combo. Yes, it will be the Shoryuken combo, and Channing Tatum will come back to the ledge. It's gonna be 116 to 2 right now. It's a 4 to 2 lead for JG Wentworth as they're trying to extend their win streak to 6 in a row. 127 to 12 as Lil Nas X, first overall pick in the Season 4 draft, coming out right now. We're going to see that's going to be the grapple. It's going to miss. 132 to 33. Channing Tatum, he's had a 3 KO performance before. Can he get a second one here? 132 to 59. But that's a weird angle right there, and I think that's going to be it for the Ken. He will fall short. Smooth Criminal gonna come out right now for JG Wentworth. They are up 3 to 2 right now, 29 to 69. The last 4-2 we saw was the previous game where Boston had blown that situation against Buffalo. Second time Boston had blown that situation this season. 29 to 98. We see a forward throw as Lil Nas X trying to make his way back onto the stage. One thing to consider is that Gengalzo is the last Amiibo for Miami. He will be able to get Arsene faster, but that faster Arsene might be backfire because he might not be able to get as many KOs. There's the up B from Smooth Criminal. It's going to be a 1 versus 3 with Gengalzo out from Miami right now. So Penguhr's Joker is going to need to get 3 KOs in order to win this for Miami. Come back from a 1 versus 3. It's going to be 89 to 46 as Arsene, 1 hit away from Arsene. And Smooth Criminal can land that hit. Arsene comes out now. Dash attack. Gengalzo at 92. He's trying to make his way back onto the stage. That's gonna consume a bunch of time, but that's a down throw. Do we see up smash? We're gonna see instead it's gonna be a forward throw from Gingalzo, 115 to 102. Side B and Smooth Criminal is still alive for now. Up tilt, but that took 3/4 of the meter as now JJ Vance. He's annoying and hard to deal with. Gonna be 21 to 102. Arsene goes away, and there's a forward smash. JG Wentworth extends their win streak to 6 in a row as they win this game 5-3. This team started off 1-4. They're currently 7-4, winning 6 in a row. Channing Tatum, 2 KOs again for this Ken. We'll see where he is in terms of progress in terms of that leaderboard. He enters this round of 14, so he's going to have 16. That's going to be 3 away from tying Scorpion's record, and there are still 7 rounds left to this Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League Season 5. There's a good chance he could break it before even if we weren't in an expansion year, this would still be on pace to break the record. Let's see, JG Wentworth in the next round, they are going to play against, that's going to be a big one right there. JG Wentworth is going to rematch against Ottawa in round 12. That's going to be the big game, probably tomorrow night. So that's going to be a very fun one. As for Miami in the next round, they are going to be playing the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts on the road. As for that previous game, Buffalo, they host Mid-Class Nation. Boston, they go on the road to the Cinnabon Splitters. Let's get that screenshot real quick. And when we come back from the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, we're going to have up next the Novas versus Ottawa. The biggest night, the biggest game of the night. Gonna be a fun one as this game. They are going to face each other again in round 18, by the way, Novas and Ottawa. That match in round 18 could possibly decide the 1 seed. We'll see. But the Novas versus Ottawa in Canada gonna be next when we come back from the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League.
Squad Strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is the third match of the night as we have a big one here, folks. The Novas versus Ottawa. It's gonna be Diabels. Meh, it's him. Valrex, an A+ to me versus Taste, Sauron, Papaya, Seraphim, and Mythos. The longest win streak of the season so far got snapped in the previous round, but it is 7 in a row. JG Wentworth, they have the chance to tie it against Ottawa next round. We'll see if that happens, but first, the Ottawa gotta face the Novas. Diabels, best layoff in history so far. It's him. He is number 2 in the MVP race right now. We'll address who number 1 is right now, but Valrex, he has been pretty solid too. This team, could they possibly be on pace to win back-to-back championships? We'll find out. Meh, he has been good in filling that 5th slot because last season in the Novas, they were using a 6-man rotation, but this time it feels like they have a more stacked 5-man roster to handle. As for Ottawa, it's Taste, Sauron, Papaya, the current favorite in the MVP race, Seraphim, and Mythos. Papaya and Seraphim are the best duo in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League so far this season, as we are almost 2/3 of the way done. This is gonna be a fun one, folks. The Novas versus Ottawa is starting now. So Taste, number 1 overall pick in the Season 3 draft. He hasn't done too much for Ottawa, but he has been having a better season than normal here in his 3rd year with the team. Diabels versus Taste are going to be the leadoffs. It's going to be a fun one, folks. And Taste is going to deal the first damage here. That's going to be 45 already on the Diabels. 59 to 5, 79 to 5. Taste just going to wait for Diabels to come back onto the stage. Out of the shield. Gets around the forward smash. Gets a forward tilt in the other direction. 89 to 18 as Diabels is now trying to respond. 89. Down throw. Do we see the back air? We see. Oh, the back air missed because of directional air dodge. 89 to 48. Forward smash. Taste coming back onto the stage. Diabels can, will, and should go off stage against this Ganondorf if she's given the opportunity. 89, 102 to 85 on the opposite sides of the stage. Side B from Taste into a down tilt, and that's a star KO right there. So Diabels is going to suffer back-to-back leadoff losses. She suffered a leadoff loss to Pantwan in the previous round. Going to be 18 to 85 as Meh, the rookie, coming out for the Novas. Going to be forward smash. That will get rid of Taste as Sauron coming out for Ottawa. Going to be 60 to 0 right now as we see the Sephiroth. 2.5, 5. That's going to be some pigment damage, but the up B is going to get rid of Sephiroth. So it's him. It's him. Panger's Dr. Mario coming out for the Novas. It's going to be 0 to 38 right now. It's him. After cleaning up records, becomes the 2nd Amiibo in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League to reach 100 total KOs. Gonna be 19, 27 to 64, 35 to 64. As it's him, 45 to 64 right now. Coming back onto the stage, it's gonna be up smash, 60 to 64. The Novas, after suffering the first loss since round number 2, they're gonna try to get this bounce back win here, but they are down in Amiibo. But the forward smash from it's him, gonna be the number 2 versus the number 1 in the MVP race, facing off against each other here. It's him versus Papaya. So it's gonna be 60 to 33 as Papaya, he was relatively shut down a couple rounds ago. That was let's see. Yeah, he got shut down by the Time Zone squad. Another good team in this top 3. Gonna be 76 to 46 as we see that back throw. 91 to 46. The Novas, they face the Time Zone squad in the next round, by the way. So we'll see how they handle it. It's him. Gonna be 102. But forward throw. 102 to 77. Up smash. Papaya at 97. Papaya has not had the 0K performance, but there it is. It's him. It's him. With 2 KOs for the Novas. Gonna be 115 to 0 right now. Seraphim, the other member of this 1-2 punch. Gonna get rid of It's him. It is 2 versus 2. As now Valrex versus Seraphim. This is going to be on pace to be Seraphim's best season in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, 37 to 49. He's been in the league all 5 seasons. Kind of try to find, he was actually with the Novas for a little bit back in the early days. Gonna be 60 to 86. Forward air, that's gonna get teched. Down air, that's gonna get rid of Valrex. A surprise down air from Seraphim. That's 2 kills down for the Dark Pit as A+ to me has a 1 versus 2 scenario for the Novas if they want to avoid losing back-to-back games. Gonna be 0 to 145. Do we see a forward smash? We see the side B. It's gonna be 1 versus 1. A+ to me versus Mythos. Mythos, another strong Amiibo here in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, a rotational starter from Dynamic Divorce. He's been getting the full-time gig over here with Ottawa, 17 to 22. gonna be, we see a forward air, 29 to 22. We see a forwards match. That's a critical right there. A+ to me is off stage. Gonna be 75 to 22, and a psych up. The right move could end this game for Ottawa. It's 82 to 45 right here. Out of the parry, we see the side B. That's gonna put A+ to me at 98. It's 98 to 62 as the hero is good with mana right now. 78 mana. A+ to me off stage. No sizzle quite yet. That kamikaze option is dangerous. We have not seen a hero kamikaze since the inaugural season. Gonna be 136. Crackle Slash does not land. 136 to 88. Hopefully we don't see it again this season. 136 to 103. And there's a forwards match from Mementos. Ottawa is gonna get a huge win over the Novas as they win this game 5 to 4. So it's a big statement win for Ottawa as the Novas lose back-to-back games again, the first time since the first 2 rounds of the regular season. The Novas gonna fall to 7-4. Ottawa, they rise to 9-2. Next round against JG Wentworth, they have the opportunity to become the first team to clinch a winning record in Season 5. Let's press the A button real quick. Taste with that leadoff win. It was going to be back and forth, but then it's him. 2 KOs. Seraphim strikes back with 2 KOs of its own. A+ to B with 1 KO, but could not get the job done against Mythos as that critical forward smash was huge in this game for Ottawa. They keep in mind, these 2 teams are going to rematch in round 18. This could potentially be a match for the 1 seed out between these 2 teams, or maybe even affecting the time zone squad. We'll see. But I definitely expect both these teams to get first round buys in the playoffs. As for the Novas, they are on a little bit of a slump, but the problem is they face the Time Zone Squad in the next round. The Time Zone Squad has also won a bunch of games in a row. They have won 5 in a row, I believe, as a Time Zone Squad. They played later today against Toronto, easy part of this middle section of the schedule, as they had a comeback win against Amiibo engaged in the previous round. 2 KOs from Pancakes, 2 KOs from Heim. Crony, who got put up to the 3 slot, had gotten shut down. As for them, we'll talk about the Time Zone Squad later, but for now, when we come back from this break, we're going to have the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts versus the Natsuki Lovers. 2 teams currently in playoff position, trying to get further and further, maybe even contend for one of those first round buys. The Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League will resume when we come back.
Squad Strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is going to be the fourth match of the night as we have the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts versus the Natsuki Lovers. So, it's going to be Greg, Eon's Pal, Ray, Lego Batman, and Cheesecake versus Fred, Lore, Doomed Yuri, Dumas, and Depression. Both teams currently enter this round with a 2-4 record. They are in that top middle pack among playoff teams trying to compete for one of those first round buys. We'll see who gets that first round buys. Ultimately, it does look like probably it's going to be Ottawa, Times and Squad, Novas. They're probably going to take 3 of those four first round buys, but the fourth one is up for grabs barring a collapse from one of those top 3 teams. Alright, but let's get started with this game here as we get closer and closer to the end of the season, these games are gonna matter more. Of course, end of the season is probably gonna be like early May, most likely, season 6. Probably like a month from now, we'll be like doing the season 6 draft, most likely. We'll see. But it's an Olimar leadoff ditto between Greg and Fred. Greg is a default Olimar. Fred is gonna be the green Alf. Dash attack, they're going to be down air, going to be 15 to 13 right now as we see the up throw from Greg, going to be 15 to 25, going to be a little bit of dash attack into a forward smash, Fred at 42. Up next, we're going to see Pikmin being thrown from Fred, we're going to see after that 37 to 42. These Olimar Dittos are hard to commentate because the Pikmin, they just go flying everywhere, especially at certain distances. 44 to 81, we're going to see the pluck, that's going to be red, white, purple for Fred, going to be 44 to 97 as we are going to see up next. Forward smash, getting parried, instead it's going to be a grab, Fred, off stage, but that purple Pikmin going to avoid the down air possibly from Greg, going to be 51 to 121. Up next, we are going to see a back throw here, Fred, off stage, as Greg is currently waiting right now. So, 51 to 135. Forward smash, that's going to put Greg at 70. Another forward smash. Greg is off stage, and Fred, he was going to try going for that downer, but ultimately he doesn't. Coming back onto the stage, 81 to 181. As Fred, he gets knocked out. Greg is going to get the lead off win over Fred. It's going to be 81 to 0. As now Lore coming out from the Natsuki Lovers. We see a down throw into the forward air. Lore going to take some chip damage. It's going to put him at 19 after that small combo. 102 to 19. It's going to be forward smash, but out of the parry, it's a forward smash. 102. 112 to 53 as Lore is taking damage. He's getting out damaged by this Olimar. 127 to 53 right now. Side B, that's going to be the white Pikmin dealing big damage onto Lore. That's 96 already. 127 to 98, and that's a second KO. Greg has a 5-3 lead for the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts as they are up to Amiibo. Doomed Yuri is going to have to deal some damage control here for the Natsuki Lovers. Jab. Greg at 143. We're going to see her weight. And those are fire Pikmin, so they're going to be immune to Pyro's attacks. Going to be 143 to 33. We see up next, going to be up smash, Doomed Yuri, already at 73 because of the second up smash, 143 to 73. Can Greg get a 3-kill performance for the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts? Doomed Yuri at 110. Still the Pyro for now. We see up tilt, 143 to 108. Up air, that's not going to KO quite yet. As Mithra comes out now, we're going to see jab. Greg, he's going to survive. 152 to 129. Greg back onto the stage. Only a yellow Pikmin. It's going to be jab again. And this time, it's going to kill. So Doomed Yuri able to stop Greg before it gets 3 KOs. But that is still 2 KOs from this Olimar. Going to be 0 to 143. As a KO here against here, it's going to make this 13 to 143. Doomed Yuri, that's what I would do. Get as much chip damage as you can before it becomes a 4 versus 2. And it is going to become a 4 versus 2. Eon's Pal with the KO. Going to be 47 to 0 right now. As we have Dumas, physical Pokemon trainer, out for the Natsuki Lovers, 59 to 13. Ivysaur, forward tilt, has not changed to the Charizard yet. Going to be 73 to 13. We see forward smash, that's going to result in the switch to the Charizard, 73 to 58. And a forward air, is Charizard going to have the distance come back? He will this time, 73 to 78. Flare Blitz though, that's going to get rid of Eon's Pal. Ray is going to come out right now, forward smash getting shielded. We're going to see jab from the Charizard. I think that's the first time I see a jab from a Charizard. 12 to 101. We're going to see down air. We see up throw. Can Dumas? He goes with a Flare Blitz, the mid-air Flare Blitz. That's going to put Ray at 64. Can he even this game up for the Fantasy Feet? Against the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts, it's going to be 84 to 129. Ray going to have to use the minute gonna be 92 to 129, 92 to 129, and the forward tilt, Dumas is able to even things up. It's gonna be 0 to 129, 16 to 145 as Lego Batman comes out right now. In the forward smash, it's gonna be a 1 versus 2 for Depression, but this is much more manageable for the Natsuki lovers. Let's see if the Natsuki lovers can make the comeback as they currently have the momentum right now in this game. 49, 56, 61, 74. We see no PK Thunder quite yet. Gotta be out of the jab. Up smash. That's gonna put Lego Batman at 104. Do we see another up smash? 104 to 7 right now. Down smash gonna miss. Down tilt, forward tilt. That's gonna put Depression at 31. But we see a forward throw. PK Thunder. Do we see it? It's gonna land. And Lego Batman, she will fall short. It's a 1 versus 1 as this was a 4 versus 2 situation. Cheesecake is the last Amiibo. That's gonna put Depression at 71. Gonna be 0, 5 to 71. Down tilt. But the up smash. That's gonna catch Depression. 24 to 103. We see the Amiibo on opposite sides of the stage. PK Fire getting parried. Dash attack. Depression still alive for now, but a missed up tilt. Depression back into the stage. But that down B, Cheesecake is gonna hold on for the Fantasy Feet enthusiasts as they're gonna win this game 5 to 4. So the Fantasy Feet enthusiasts are gonna hold on against the Natsuki lovers. They hold on to that 4-2 lead as they win this game 5 to 4. So Greg, 2 KOs in the leadoff. We see Cheesecake close things out. Dumas had 2 KOs. Depression just couldn't get anything done against the Ganondorf as the Natsuki lovers, they fall short. Both of these teams were 6 and 4, so the lovers gonna fall down to 6 and 5. The Fantasy Feet enthusiasts, they should rise to 7 and 4. And hey, would you look at that? They're tied in terms of record with the Novas, but that differential that's gonna help the Novas so far. We'll see what happens there. But 2 KOs from Greg in the leadoff. Eon's Pal, Lego Batman, Cheesecake, as Ray's inconsistencies continue to shine for the Fantasy Feet enthusiasts. We'll see if the Fantasy Feet enthusiasts keep Ray there or if they decide to make some sort of change. Let's see. Fantasy Feet enthusiasts, they do have Bisclavette, Your Mom, Magic Man, Yuri, and Mac on their bench. Bisclavette, Your Mom, Yuri, they were all starters for this team last season as 4 of the 5 starters for this team. Everyone except Lego Batman did not start for the team last season, so we'll see if any changes are made there. As for the Natsuki lovers, we'll see if they can get a bounce back. The Natsuki lovers in the next round, they're going to be playing up against Detroit. As for the Fantasy Feet enthusiasts, they will host Miami. Alright, when we come back from break, we're going to have the last game before our water break. It's going to be the Cinnabon Splitters versus Green Bay when the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League resumes on the 1 AM channel.
Squad strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is going to be match number 5, the last match before the water break, as we have the Cinnabon Splitters versus Green Bay. So, Green Bay has come off a pair of wins. They're currently 4-7 right now. The Cinnabon Splitters, I believe, entering this round, they currently have a 5-6 record. Let me double check real quick. Yes, the Cinnabon Splitters are actually 4-6. My apologies. Green Bay is also 4-6. So 2 teams entering with the same record, similar to the last game. The winner would be 1 game under 500 with 7 rounds to go. So this could be a critical match. Mr. Ninja, Cloud Jr., Amazon Lily, Sailor Moon, and Wet Stick for the Splitters versus a Corno, Quadruple X, Hola Amigo, Young Thug, and Chuck E. Cheese. Let's get started. Alright, let me press those buttons real quick. Up, left, right, down, A. The leadoffs are going to be Mr. Ninja versus a struggling A Corno. Alright, Mr. Ninja with the first little bit of damage, going to be 0 to 11, 7 to 11, 7 to 30 after the down B. We're going to see down air. A Corno already at 40, 4 smash misses, so does the up smash, going to be 7 to 49. That was an up tilt, my apologies. 7 to 56 as we see 4 tilt. A Corno at 70. It's going to be dash attack. Mr. Ninja takes a little bit of chip damage, tries to go for an offstage down air against Amiibo with a great recovery. It doesn't really work. Going to be 10 to 98. 120 now for a Corno. Going to be 10 to 120. Down B. A Corno off stage. Should be able to come back onto the stage. We see up tilt. Do we see an up air here? We see up smash, but it's not going to land. A Corno waited just until after it ended to get back onto the platform. Going to be 52 to 152. Down air, a Corno off stage, should be trying to make our way back on the stage. Gonna be 52 to 162. We see up tilt. Afterwards, do we see up air? Instead, we are gonna see forward tilt, and Mr. Ninja gonna get the leadoff win here. Here comes Quadruple X for Green Bay. Forward tilt, forward tilt. Down B's gonna miss. Forward tilt again. Down B gets parried here. And that forward smash, Mr. Ninja off stage at 77 to 35 as we see Quadruple X with the up smash, 99, 101 to 35. Off smash again. Still not able to get rid of Mr. Ninja. I think a third off smash might be able to get the job done. We will see a KO. It's a star KO on the former stage of the Star Breakers as Green Bay. That's going to even things to 4 versus 4. 0 to 48. We're going to see up smash 10 to 23 to 63 as Cloud Jr. is out right now for the Cinnabon Splitters. Going to be 43 to 71. We see a forward smash 43 to 96. I believe Cloud Jr. did spend some time with this team back in seasons 2 and 3 before getting traded. He did get selected in the expansion draft at some point though. Gonna be 63 to 97. Gonna be 82 to 97 as side speed. That's gonna be a limit break KO. 91 to 0 right now. Cloud Jr. with the off smash. Side B not gonna land. That's gonna be forward smash right here, putting some damage on Hola Amigo. It is 91, but a back throw. Cloud Jr. he does not have the limit. He will come back onto the stage safely, avoiding any aerial attacks from this Meta Knight. Gonna be 105 to 29. Forward smash, putting Hola Amigo at 47. The Cloud has half limit right now, 3/4 limit, 105 to 63. Off smash gonna miss, down smash, Cloud Jr. almost at full meter. Will he be able to get it? He will get that full meter. He will have to use it on the recovery. He uses it on the recovery, 130 to 63. This is a 4 versus 3 scenario right now. If the Cinnabon Splitters get another KO, they can make this a 4 versus 2. Instead, it's going to be 3 versus 3. Hola Amigo with the neutral air as Amazon Lily, Carbon Show's Pyramithra coming out right now. Jab, jab, jab. Going to make this 0 to 79. We're going to see back throw. Hola Amigo at 88, avoiding the side B from the Pyra. It's going to be Flurry, 10 to 88. As Amazon Lily comes back onto the stage, we see down tilt, no up air quite yet. Up B, that's going to miss. Hola Amigo was able to get under the platform in time. Going to be 18 to 124. 125 right now. And there's the up smash. It's going to be 3 versus 2 as Young Thug comes out for Green Bay. Going to be 18-0 right now. Let's see if Green Bay can extend their pair of wins into a 3-game win streak, or if they're going to lose that other game here. Gonna be 53 to 24. We see the side B. It's gonna be 53 to 43. It's gonna be neutral air. 53 each right now. It's a 3 versus 2. Cinnabon Splitters lead this by 1 stock. B gonna miss because of the platform. 63 to 53. We see the side B. 63 to 73, but this up smash, do we see an up air? No up air. Instead, another up smash, And this is going to be a 1 versus 3 scenario for Chuck E. Cheese. Going to be 88-0 right now. It's 91-10. Up next, we are going to see Gordo. Let's get it fly out of the way. 91-0 it remains. Jab, jab, jab. 91-26. Side B, let's get hit Chuck E. Cheese. 91-41 as Chuck E. Cheese comes back onto the stage. Up B, 91-64. Chuck E. Cheese still trying to find a way back onto the stage. 99-64. 99-75. And that up B will get interrupted into an up tilt. It's going to be Sailor Moon coming out for the splitters. Can she get the game-winning KO against Chuck E. Cheese? Gotta be 28-75. Out of the parry. No, it's a forward tilt. 41. It's gonna be 50-75 right now. Gordo getting shielded. Forward smash. Chuck E. Cheese off stage. We see Sailor Moon. Tries going for the down air. Doesn't land any. But there it is! That's the game-winning down air as a Cinnabon Splitters. They get this win. They advance to 5 and 6, while Green Bay is gonna fall to 4 and 7. It's a 5-3 win for the Cinnabon Splitters. Mr. Ninja getting that leadoff win. This game was back and forth, but then Amazon Lily gets 2 KOs for the splitters. Sailor Moon gets the game winner. Chuck E. Cheese tried getting 1 KO, but there was still Wet Stick in the back. Quad X, Hola Amigo, Chuck E. Cheese, they're the ones who get KOs for Green Bay as they fall down to 4 and 7 with 7 rounds remaining. If you're one of the teams with losing records right now, I would recommend thinking, do you continue investing in this season, or do you consider maybe going for a good draft position in the upcoming draft? Not sure how many expansion teams there's going to be next season. We'll see. We had interest for one guy, but I don't know if he's going to be interested whenever we do get to Season 6 itself, so we'll see. But Mr. Ninja, leadoff win. Amazon Lily, 2 KOs. The Cinnabon Splitters win this game 5-3. Alright, folks, it's going to be a water break. You can probably hear it in my voice, but I do need to get water because this cup, I forgot to fill up. This cup, it had like half a thing of water. But, well, no water. So, when we come back, we'll have the last 6 games to round 11. That's going to be Carbon Show's team at Chaos Corp, Toronto Timezone Squad, Detroit's Mid-Class Nation, Your Worst Nightmare 456 Squadron, Grand Army vs. Critical Crashers, and then to close things out, Amiibo Engage versus the Ditto Burritos. The Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League will resume after the water break.
Squad strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. We have now returned from the water break as we have Carbon Show's team versus the Chaos Corp. So, the Chaos Corp right now, they have one of the better records in Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. They are currently standing at 6-4 actually, as they did suffer back-to-back losses, I believe. Let me check. Chaos Corp, who they played in the previous round? Yes, they did suffer back-to-back losses. Those were to the, the Time Zone Squad and the Natsuki Lovers, as they were going from 6-2 to 6-4. Let's see if they can get that bounce-back win or not, as they do host Carbon Show's team. Carbon Show's team in the previous round, they are 2-8 right now, but they did get a win over Toronto. Toronto, another team towards the bottom of the standings. Toronto is 3-7. They're actually going to be the next game after this, as they go on the road to the Time Zone Squad. We'll talk more about Toronto after this, but for now, Carbon Show's team, worst team in the league right now in terms of record, 2-8, versus the Chaos Corp, who desperately needs a bounce-back win in order to catch up for a race for a possible first-round bye. Top 4 teams will get a first-round bye, and the top 3 is already very, very stacked, so we'll see how that goes. It's Bob, Sauce Alger, Soldier, Samurai X, and 910 versus Knapsack, Malpractice, Nemesis, Nightmare Sword, and Nachos. Alright, the leadoffs are going to be Bob versus Knapsack. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, I forgot to record this. Gotta be Bob versus Knapsack, it's gonna be 20, 25, 28, 30, 33 already on Bob because of the Pikmin damage. 35-0 right now, gotta be 44-0. Yeah, so I just realized on my OBS I forgot to actually record this. No worries, I'll just download the VOD afterwards. 86-0 right now. We're gonna see forward tilt, 96-0. It's gonna be afterwards, forward smash not landing, 96, 105-15. Afterwards, it's going to be just 22. A little bit of damage that Bob is trying to make up, as Bob and Knapsack both off stage. 115-38. Forward tilt, going to be 115-41. We're going to see up next, forward tilt, 115, dash attack. That is going to hit Knapsack. He is off stage. He's going to avoid the Gordos, but it's 115-70. Bob has a realistic chance of possibly stealing a KO here. 126-70, down tilt, and he won't be able to steal. He gets KO'd. Sauce Alger coming out for Carbon Show's team. He has been struggling this season, leading the league in self-destructs at 3. It's going to be 42-79, 59-79 right now, as we're going to see just down air, forward tilt, 75-79. Sauce Alger, he gets KO'd. So a struggling team from one of their superstars is going to continue, as now Soldier comes out. This team is down 2 Amiibo right now, as Knapsack is 26, 41, 52 to 93 right now. Soldier gonna manually, no, he will not charge it all the way. Now he has a full limit break, 69 to 93, and the up B, that's gonna be used. Soldier, that was a little too close to the legend of what I would like to see. 69 to 128. 69 to 139, we are going to see Knapsack. He is trying to make his way back onto the stage, as Soldier, will he charge? He will not manually charge on one. He comes back onto the stage, attempting a down air. 69 to 148. That's a forward smash from the white Pikmin. Up smash, 98 to 148, as we should see 3 KOs from Knapsack. Samurai X gonna come out right now. Revenge KO. This turned from a 5v2 to a 4v2 as Malpractice. He grabbed the wrong uniform today. He is temporarily yellow. Gonna be 55 to 13. We are going to see down smash, 62 to 25. That's gonna be forward smash not landing. Forward tilt, 74 to 25. 74 to 39 right now. Samurai X just getting some damage here and there. Jab, down throw with up air. That's gonna miss actually. 74 to 58. 87 to 58. Up smash gonna get parried, but this one, it will land. This is a 1 versus 4 situation for 910. Down throw from Malpractice. Gonna be forward smash not landing. Down throw, forward smash, 38 to 58. Up smash, sorry, up throw, up air, 64 to 58. Malpractice off stage, but the down air on the way back. This is a 5-1 victory from the Chaos Corp. Exactly what they need to compete in the differential race against Carbon Show's team. So Carbon Show's team is going to fall down to a 2-9 record, a devastating 5-1 loss to the Chaos Corp, as the Chaos Corp gets the bounce back they need. 3 kills from Knapsack in the leadoff, 2 from Malpractice, including the game-winning reverse edge guard down air on a pit 2 of all amiibo. Samurai X responsible for the only KO on this team. So Carbon Show's team gonna fall down to 2-9. They are one loss away from clinching the first losing record of the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League this season. They will host Green Bay in the next round. Green Bay, they had back-to-back wins but lost earlier to Cinnabon Splitters. So we'll see how two teams with losing records do against each other next round. As for the Chaos Corp, they host Toronto in the next round. Toronto, though, they play next as they go on the road to the Time Zone Squad. Squad Track Amiibo Draft League will resume when we come back on the 1 AM channel.
Squad strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. For the 7th match of the night, we have Toronto versus the Time Zone Squad. Both teams have agreed to use their Lucinas in the leadoff for the Ditto, so we're going to see Linus Alpha and Rin Penrose making their first starts of the regular season. Linus Alpha, she was Toronto's primary leadoff back in Season 2 of the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. They made it to the playoffs that season with a record around kind of mid-record. I don't remember how they did in the playoffs that season because it's been a few seasons ago, but Rin Penrose, in 5 seasons in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, she has yet to get a KO. Will Rin be able to get her first KO here in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League? We'll find out as the rosters. It's Liness, Snaketails, Sigurd, Kaivine, and Owo. Toronto has replaced 3 Amiibo on the roster for this game on the starting rotation, as are the Time Zone Squad, Rin Penrose, Sidon, Pancakes, Trident, and Crony, who's back into her closing slots. Let's see how this match goes. It's going to be fun seeing these Lucinas in the leadoff ditto. I believe they have matched up before and Liness did get a leadoff win. But let's see if Rin can pick up her first KO in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. It's been 5 seasons. It has to happen at some point. And Liness gonna deal the first damage here. It's gonna be 0 to 28 right now, as we're gonna see forward tilt, 13 to 28. Forward smash, Liness at 33, Rin at 28. Down throw, we see both Amiibo off stage. They come back on, 43 to 33. The reason why we have the Lucina ditto is because both Luckman and 1AM agreed to this ditto, 43 to 64. Rin comes back onto the stage, getting some chip damage, 52 to 64. It's gonna be down tilt, neutral B misses, neutral B from Rin, that's gonna get parried. Forward smash, Rin will survive the forward smash from now, but she's gonna fall short. So Rin is gonna have to wait to get her first KO in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. Sidon, the regular starters for the Time Zone Squad, coming out now. Gonna be 85 to 5 right now. We see 90 to 10. As let's see if Liness still got one more in her. She will not. She gets KO'd by the forward smash, and now Snaketails in what is a pseudo leadoff situation. She's gonna come out against Sidon, 0 to 26. Sidon is going to come back onto the stage, going to be 10 to 26. I wasn't sure if he's going to self-destruct or not there. There's like 2 or 3 different ways for Link to self-destruct. We've seen one happen commonly, mainly with quadruple X. Gonna be 37 to 46, sorry, 37 to 92 right now. As, let's see, side B, Sidon gets caught, 37 to 109. He comes back onto the stage, going low this time, 37, but jab, jab, jab. It's gonna be 37 to 124, and Sidon, he still comes back, 42 to 124, jab, jab, jab again, 42 to 137. It's going to be forward smash. No, it's another side B, 42 to 154. As this pace of the game has slowed down a little bit, 61 to 169. Both Amiibo on opposite ends of the stages coming back. We're going to see the bomb come out. That's going to trigger. Sidon is still alive at 179, 80 to 179. Out of parry, we see a back throw. Doesn't do too much. Sidon still alive at 188. Never mind, he gets KO'd. So now Pancakes, he gets the up smash. Gonna be, that's a switch to Mithra. That's an up air. 113 to 0. Do we see another up air? We will see instead a forward throw. 127. Up air. Able to get rid of Snaketails. It's 3 versus 3 is now Sigurd. One of the rookies comes out for Toronto. Up smash. Gonna be 18 to 34. We're gonna see up next the side B. 18 to 44. It's going to be a forward throw. Do we see a forward air? We will not see a forward air quite yet. Instead, it's going to be 33 to 53. Pancakes. He goes for the up smash. Good punish right there for the Link going high. 50 to 53. 50 to 76 right now. We're going to see another up smash. 50 to 95 as a Season 3 MVP. 1 KO so far. It's a down throw. It's an up air. 71 to 97. What do we see next? It's going to be forward smash missing, 86 to 104, neutral air, 101 to 104. This is a 3 versus 3 scenario. Boomerang, that's gonna land, but it's gonna be Pancakes back onto the stage, and out of the shield, it's gonna be down tilt, 121, and that Gordo's gonna hit. So Kaivine, he's been with Toronto all 5 seasons. He comes out, that's been missed up smash, forward smash missing 2. It's gonna be up smash missing the 3rd time. It's gonna be Trident coming out right now. Sorry, I do apologize. That was a KO against Pancakes. So it's going to be 2 versus 2 as now Trident coming back onto the stage. He gets hit by the Gordo. So I'm going about the spike ball. Off smash. That's going to miss. 8 to 56. Trident back onto the stage. Luckman's Ganondorf Amiibo. Down special into another down B. 45 to 56. Doria's going to miss but doesn't go punished. 61. 77 to 56 as Kaivine just lied there, allowing himself to get hit by the down B. Interesting odd decision there. 77 to 91. Up throw, we see the down B. Trident has been using those mid-air down Bs more often this season. 92 to 106. Neutral B, that's not gonna land. 93 to 106. And there's the up smash. It's gonna be Ω. Luckman's Rosalina with a 1 versus 2 as the Ganondorf. He comes back to the stage. No, he's gonna fall short. It's gonna be Ω versus Crony for the last Amiibo. So we're gonna see dash attack. It's gonna be 0 to 16. So could Toronto be the one who snaps the Time Zone Squad win streak? They won all the hard games, but do they lose the easy one here against a 3-7 team? It's going to be 32-55 as Crony comes back onto the stage. Jab, jab, jab. 42-55, but the Luma is going to hit Crony. 42-62. We're going to see the forward throw. 50-62, but that's going to be a punish with the down smash right there. Great punish from Crony. It's 80-62. Off smash missing. There is no Luma right now to interrupt Crony. Going to be 80-75 out of parry. Up B, but no aerial. Luma is back on for the Rosalina, by the way. It's got to be up B out of parry. It's not going to land. It's 108-75. We see the up smash and the Time Zone Squad. The win streak continues as they win this game 5-4. So the Time Zone Squad, in their chase to catch up to Ottawa, they're going to win 5-4 against Toronto. This was one of the easier opponents they had in this part of the schedule. 2 games from now, they do go on the road at Carbon Show's team, but they are on a 6-game win streak now. Them and JG Wentworth have the 2 longest active win streaks right now, as they could possibly tie or pass the Nova's win streaks that we have so far this season. But a 5-4 victory, we see Liness winning the Lucina Ditto. It was back and forth at 4th, but then Pancakes gets 2 KOs and turns the tide around for the Time Zone Squad with a 5-4 victory. Toronto gonna fall down to 3-8. Time Zone Squad, they advance to 9-2. They have the opportunity alongside Ottawa to clinch a winning record in the next round, as the Time Zone Squad, they got a big one in round 12. They go on the road to face the Novas. As for Toronto, we just mentioned before, they go on the road to play the Chaos Corp, who got a massive 5-1 victory over Carbon Show's team. We'll see how those 2 teams do in the next round, but up next, it's going to be Detroit versus Mid-Class Nation. Detroit, I believe, is barely out the playoff picture right now. Mid-Class Nation, expansion team, they're trying to make it to the playoffs in their inaugural season. Let's see what happens when the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League resumes in a couple of minutes.
Squad strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. For match number 8, we are going to have Detroit versus Mid-Class Nation, as yes, that is another Olimar leadoff ditto between Dandori and Headstrong. Detroit's roster is Dandori, Failnot, Bloodflame, coming at ya, and Herobrine, as leadoff struggles continue for this team. We'll see. Dandori has definitely been better than Dekubaba, but that isn't saying much given Dekubaba went 0-6. As for Mid-Class Nation, Headstrong, Spooky, who's coming off a 3-KO performance, Gary, What the Punch, and Urshifu. Let's begin! Match number 8 of the night, and as mentioned, Olimar leadoff ditto between Dandori and Headstrong. So, the red one is Dandori, the gray one is Headstrong. That's going to be a forward smash from Headstrong, followed by a forward smash from Dandori. It's going to be 17-24 right now, as we're going to see a up throw into forward air. That's a trade of hits, actually. 27-45, 34-45 right now. Up smash, going to be down air missing from Dandori. 65-45, 77-45, as we see Dandori. He's getting juggled, able to come back onto the stage now. It's 94-56 now. We see forward smash, 106-56. 106-66, as we see just Headstrong waiting. 113-71. Down air, gonna make this 113-90. Headstrong, it's gonna be Dandori. He is waiting. 123-90 right now. It's gonna be down air. There's the up smash, and Dandori is gonna be star KO'd. So leadoff struggles continue for Detroit as Failnot's coming out for the team. It's gonna be jab, jab, jab. 0-109. We are gonna wait and see as Headstrong comes back onto the stage. Up tilt, do we see the up air? It is going to be not quite yet. It's going to be 0-135. Afterwards, it's going to be just 0-136. That's going to be up tilt, and that's going to be an easy punch for Failnot. He gets the KO. Now here comes Spooky from Mid-Class Nation. He coming off a 3 KO performance for the team as Mid-Class Nation. They had gotten that win in the previous round. Who did they play? The Critical Crashers in the previous round. We have yet to see Critical Crashers as they play 2 games from now. They host Grand Army Republic. Gonna be 54-36. Up air, Failnot, barely coming back onto the stage, so not quite yet a KO. Do we see? We see up air, able to counter a possible neutral air. 71, gonna be side B. 80-51 right now. Failnot, he's being bullied as he is struggling to come back onto the stage. It's a 6-7 Spooky right now as side B. It's gonna, Failnot falls off of that hit. 111-67 as a 6-7 Failnot, 6-7 Spooky. It's 119-67. We see neutral air, and that's gonna kill. So Bloodflame comes out for Detroit right now, down 1 as we have forward smash, immediately able to get rid of Spooky. So that was a kill at 67%. So it's gonna be 9 to Gary coming out right now, 15-30 right now. We see the down throw. We're going to see the up air. Going to be 51-30. As up next, going to be forward smash from Bloodflame. Still the mid throw, by the way. 51-44. Even though the KO was with the Pyra, Bloodflame did switch to mid throw at one point. It's going to be 76. 87-44. Mid throw goes high, and Gary decides to go off the ledge instead of trying to punish. Weird decision there from Gary. Going to be 103-69. As we are going to see up next, that's a foresight into a forward smash. 112-83. Gary, he's going to go high here, and Bloodflame does not punish either. Back throw now, 112. Side B. Gary at 113. He's going to come, and we see the switch to Mithra. Instead, it's going to be off smash not landing. 112-113. 3 versus 3. Bloodflame getting hit by a down throw. It's going to be down air on the way back down. 128-123. Bloodflame, she goes for the off smash. She has 2 KOs so far, and now What the Punch coming out from Mid-Class Nation. Side B going to get shielded. We see forward smash missing, but here comes the side B. That gets rid of Bloodflame. 2 versus 2 is now coming at you. He is the all-time leader in KOs within this league. After the news that came out, it's going to be 29-6 right now. 29-25. Dash attack going to get shielded. It's 29-25. Down B attempted. Doesn't land. Shuriken combo from the Ryu. 57-25. And that down B is going to miss us. That's the second attempt he makes at that down special. Gonna be 87-37, 101-37. That's a fireball. 115-37. Up smash as this King Deity has been struggling against What the Punch. It's 154 to 137, and we see there's the up smash. What the Punch has 2 KOs as Herobrine has a 1 versus 2 for Detroit. Gonna be 0 to 52 right now. We see the up throw. Instead, it's gonna be just missed down smash from Herobrine. Up smash missing 2. 18, 31 to 52. It's gonna be down smash 31 to 69. Afterwards, we see 55 to 69. It's going to be a backdoor right here from What the Punch, 71 to 69, as What the Punch has the opportunity to get a 3-kill performance of his own. Just 1 round after we saw him from Spooky, 99 to 69 right now. Not sure what that Discord ping was for, going to be 99, and there's going to be the KO right there. So Urshifu coming out right now, it's going to be 105 to 0 right now, 108 to 10, as we're going to see up next. It is just going to be... We see forward smash, that's gonna hit, but not able to KO quite yet. That was a trade of hits, not the best trade in the world, but Herobrine is still alive for now. Dash attack, 146 to 13, but there's a forward smash. Mid-class nation, they're gonna get this win against Detroit as they win this 5 to 4. Oh, that's why I got this ping. I never closed out of Discord. Yeah, whoops. Usually I close out of Discord because I don't need it when I'm live streaming, but whoops, my bad. Alright, press that A button real quick. Headstrong, lead off win. Bloodflame had 2 KOs, but What the Punch responds back with 2 KOs of its own. Urshifu ultimately able to get the game winner for Mid-Class Nation, as, let me check those records real quick, entering this round. I believe Detroit entering this round had a record of, let's see, it was 5-5. Detroit's gonna fall down to 5-6. Mid-Class Nation gonna be 7-4. There's a bunch of teams stacked in that 7-4 slot right now. Keep in mind, only the top 4 teams in the league when the season ends gonna get that first round bye. So the race for a first round bye might be getting tighter and tighter, especially the Novas losing back to back. Alright. So when we come back from the next break in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, we are going to see match number 9, as it's going to be Your Worst Nightmare versus the 456 Squadron. Squad Track Amiibo Draft League will resume when we come back.
Squad strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. We have Your Worst Nightmare versus the 456 Squadron. So, these matchups that we have, these next 3 matchups, let me check real quick on this thing. Is it what I think it is? Yes, no, maybe. Let me check. No, okay. Yeah, so these matchups we have right here in round 11, these 3 for the to end the night, we will see the rematch of these 3 in round 16 of the regular season. So, the last team in the alphabet versus the first team in the alphabet for Your Worst Nightmare. It's Eden, TBD, King Raru, Chroma, and Shion. Versus, for the 456 Squadron, Captain Funsize, Cyber Sands, AMC Hammer, Mediafire, and Grayscale. Your Worst Nightmare is going to stick with Eden for the leadoff for this game, opting not to go into the Olimar. It's going to be Eden versus Captain Funsize. So I guess Your Worst Nightmare, they don't want to go into that Olimar Ditto. So we'll see how the Sephiroth deals with this Olimar. And that's going to be 20 already from the forward smash, 25-0 right now, 30-10, but it's going to be 30-22 as the Sephiroth hits back, 46-25, 78-25, and that wing is almost active right now for the Sephiroth, but it's 78-54, so he is striking back, and the wing active with the chip damage from 2 Pikmin, going to be 91, 106-54, Eden trying to make his way back onto the stage, 116-54, Funsize tried to go off stage as we see the Sephiroth back onto the stage, there's a snap, there's an up air, 116-80, off smash getting armored, but not able to hit, 131-84, up B, that's gonna land, and the fireball off stage, it is going to, oh, he air dodged it, 135-114, Captain Funsize is still alive because of that maneuver, but he gets KO'd by Eden, so the option to stick with the Sephiroth instead of going for a Ditto works for Your Worst Nightmare. It's 146-0, down B, Eden still alive against Cyber Sands, gonna be 165-0. We see Snap, 165-12, but that down B is gonna be it. It's gonna be TBD coming out. Bun Squeeze Piranha Plant, 0-33. Up throw, we see the neutral air as Cyber Sands already taking 58. That is big damage onto this Mii Sword Fighter. 11-22. 34-58, down throw, up air, gonna make it 60, 63-58, down smash as Cyber Sands is the one striking back, 91 unanswered, 101 unanswered, 101 unanswered damage onto this Piranha Plant, 118 now. 118-58. Now we see the answer back from TBD, 118. And that's going to be some Poison Cloud damage, putting Cyber Sands at 91 after the forward smash. That did not KO, by the way. 130-99, opposite sides of the stage, and that's a down B. That's KO number 2 for Cyber Sands. It's going to be 0-126 as King Raru comes out for Your Worst Nightmare. It's going to be side B. It's going to be 0-135 as we see back air. Forward air will get rid of Cyber Sands. So it's going to be 12-25 as AMC Hammer coming out right now for the Squadron. As we see, going to be side B, neutral air, dash attack getting parried, so it's going to be AMC Hammer's turn to attack. Up throw, up air, dash attack going to miss, so we see King Raru with the boomerang into the arrow, dash attack not going to land because of the offstage forward air. Forward smash here, AMC Hammer is offstage, he has 1 KO so far, make it 2! Mediafire coming out right now. J9K's Link, one of the best links in the league all time. Gonna be 54-13. Off smash getting shit right there. 54-17. Forward smash with King Raru, making it 54-39. We see up smash, and King Raru has the opportunity to possibly get a 3-kill performance. Neutral air, gonna be back air. Mediafire still off stage, but he still comes back on. 54-88. We are going to see up next, going to be forward smash from Mediafire, able to steal the KO. Now Chroma comes out for Your Worst Nightmare. It's 2 versus 2, but a big percent lead for Your Worst Nightmare here. Going to be 24-110. So it's going to be a Pyramithra Byleth versus a Link Pyramithra. So 46-123. It's going to be side B. That's going to make this 140 for Mediafire. 46-140, by the way. That side B is going to miss. Down smash, but that's going to be the leg, not the sword hitting Mediafire. That's a switch to Mithra for Chroma. It's going to be up throw, followed by down air. 55-160. Mediafire still alive, and that's a foresight into a grab, into a back throw. That's not going to deal too much, though. But down tilt, up air. Mediafire still alive at 187, but there's a down smash. There goes Mediafire. Grayscale facing off against Chroma has a 1 versus 2 scenario. So Nightmare, Pyramithra versus Nightmare, Pyramithra. Okay, so for those of you new to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, Chroma is the one that is gray, and Grayscale is the one that is chrome. Gotta be 121 to 39. 140 to 39 right here as we see Chroma trying to make her way back onto the stage. So we see Grayscale, it's an off smash, and that's a KO right there. So Xion gonna come out for your worst nightmare. This is gonna come down to the last amiibo. 1 versus 1 as it's 17 to 39 after that forward smash. Down smash gonna make it 25 to 39. We see up smash. Good punish right there from Grayscale onto Xion. It's gonna be 46, fit 62. Side B not gonna land quite yet. Jab, jab, jab. 55 to 74. We're gonna see just the grab not land. Neutral B, Xion just going for regular, but this time it's gonna be canceled. Up smash, not able to get rid of Grayscale quite yet. We see the switch to Pyra. Side B is gonna catch Xion. It's 78. Gotta be 78, 91 and 97. Does Xion have the distance come back? She will have the distance come back. It is 91. Jab, jab, jab right here. Grayscale off stage, switching to the Mithra, 91 to 107. Out of parry, we see the forward throw. Grayscale's the Mithra, gotta be 91 117. And we see up smash, it's gonna miss. Jab, jab, jab will not miss though. 91 to 121. Down tilt, side B going the wrong way. And this up smash right here, Xion able to survive, but it's gonna be Pyra out for Grayscale now. It's gonna be 114 to 131. Side B, Xion gets caught. 131 each. Side B, that's gonna hit Grayscale. 131 to 150. Do we see an up smash? We see a side special as your worst nightmare wins this game 5 to 4. A thrilling 5 to 4 victory from your worst nightmare over the 456 Squadron. As let me check the records entering the round. I believe, let me double check real quick those records. Your worst nightmare entering the round had a record of 5 and 5. They go up to 6 and 5. The 456 Squadron. Let me check real quick because I think they did suffer some losses. Let me check. Yeah, they lost to the Time Zone Squad in the previous round. Who did they play previous round? It was Diddle Burritos. Oh wait, no, that was back in round 8. Let's see. The 456 Squadron has suffered a handful of losses in these last couple of rounds, and this is going to complicate things a little bit as the Squadron falls down to a 6 and 5 record. They should still be in the playoff slot when this round ends, but originally a few rounds ago they were competing for a first round bye. Of course, there's still a whole third of the season left, so we'll see if they're able to bounce back all that. The Squadron, they are going to be playing against Amiibo Engage in the next round, though, so that's going to be another fun matchup. As for your worst nightmare, in the next round, they're going to go on the road at Grand Army of the Republic. Grand Army currently has a record of 3 and 7 as they face another 3 and 17 in the Critical Crashers, so we'll see what happens there, but let's look at those KOs real quick. Eden with that leadoff win. Cyber Sans has 2 KOs. King Raru has 2 KOs, but then it's back and forth. Mediafire, Chroma, Grayscale, Xion, each with 1 KO as it's a 5 to 4 victory for your worst nightmare. Both teams gonna get out of here with 6 and 5 records, but a 456 Squadron, one advantage they do have in these standings is the high differential from some of their big wins. Alright. When we come back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, we have 2 games remaining. That game I just mentioned between the 3 and 7 teams, Grand Army Republic versus the Critical Crashers, that's going to happen when we come back from this break. The Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League will resume shortly on the 1 AM channel.
Squad Strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is the 10th match of the night as we have two teams entering this round with 3-7 records. Grand Army Republic versus the Critical Crashers. So, it hasn't exactly been the best type of seasons for both of these teams. Of course, there's still a whole third of the season left, so if they win out, they could easily go 11-7, maybe 10-8. We'll see. But they have to face each other first. For Grand Army, it's going to be Lucero, Flavor City, Vibin, Ascent, and Dufinator. As for the Critical Crashers, Chaos King, Freak, Ragatha, Informer, and Grim Knight. Let's begin. Up, left, right, down, A. Press those buttons one more time. So, it hasn't been the best transition for Grand Army from the old management to new management, new branding, all of that. I do wonder how this team would function differently if they used Shiori in some capacity or even rotated some of the starters, because some of the starters they did use in the past, such as Baroness, Shiori, they have been on the bench this entire season, so we'll see how that does affect things. As for the Critical Crashers, I wonder if a different leadoff, aside from the King D, might have been different. We'll see. Gloom Edge, I believe, was a primary leadoff last season, or he was in the starting rotation, but we'll see here. It says Lucero versus Chaos King. Now, of course, it's still a whole third to the season. I mean, the team on the left, for crying out loud, they won the championship even though they were 6-7 with 3 rounds remaining because they just won out, got a bunch of sweeps in the playoffs. So anything can happen in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Grand Army showed us that back in Season 3 when they were Edmonton, and that's a 4 there. Is going to be able to KO Chaos King. He falls short. So Lucero, able to get that leadoff win as we were explaining Season 3 Edmonton, gonna be 53-65 right now. We see the Fireball into, no, Fireball not gonna land there, 89-18. Forward smash here, Freak at 39. It's gonna be up B that's able to catch Freak on the way back, 99-52. Lucero, he's gonna get the up smash, 99-70 right now. We see down smash, not able to get rid of Lucero quite yet. 118-70, both Amiibo come back onto the stage, but Freak, he could go for one of those Freak finishes if he wants to, but instead, no, he will come back to the left stage, but there's a forward smash. It's going to be 4 versus 4 as Flavor City. This could become an easy KO for him, barring a Freak finish. Let's see. 32-87. Forward smash gonna get shielded instead of parried. Interesting decision from the hero. 69-87 though, as it's gonna be up B missing, and there's a side special, but it gets shielded. 74-98, as that could have been a Freak finish, not the traditional style that we see with the down air, but still, that could have been huge for the Critical Crashers. 89-104, 109-104, as we see Freak avoiding the forward smash with own getting shielded, forward throw, 120-104. He tries going off stage, but instead it's going to be up B, getting attacked right there. Now he goes for the down air, but it misses, 144-104. Up tilt, do we see an up air? Instead it's going to be up B, as this King Deity, he likes to come back to the stage with those up Bs above the stage. Gonna be 169-110. That's just how he lands sometimes. Gotta be Gordo. He is invincible. He grabbed the King D to be invincible from the Gordo. That's a smart move from the veteran right there. 184-110. Forward air. That's gonna KO, and that's 2 KOs for Freak. The Critical Crashers had the lead right now, but Vibin, one of the biggest draft slides in the Season 4 draft, out for Grand Army right now. It's gonna be just jab. Interesting move. Forward tilt, down throw, forward air. Who do we see? We see forward tilt getting shielded. Fireball. It's going to be a back throw here from the Ganondorf. Not able to get rid of Freak yet. Going to be 39-141, as that's going to be a get up attack. 50-141. Forward tilt not landing. Down smash. Going to be 65-141. Afterwards, we are going to see forward smash, Vibin, off stage. Does he have the distance to come back? He survives and comes back because of the up B, 98-151. But Fireball, Vibin off stage again. Can Freak get a 3-kill performance? 118-151. Forward air, Vibin at 130, attempting the down air, trying to come back onto the stage, and there's that Freak finish we're used to. Freak with 3 KOs for the Critical Crashers, as it's going to be a 4-2 lead for them. Ascent with the side B, able to get rid of Freak, as now Ragatha, who leads the team in KOs, going to be coming out right now. 58-80 right now. We're going to see off smash again. 93-0. Down B attempted, but a down smash from Ascent. Going to be 93. Dash attack. Ascent barely survives from now. It's going to be down air attempted, does not land, down air. It's going to be up air from Ascent now into another up air. He is juggling Ragatha right here. That's a third up air. Goes for the up B, but it misses, and he gets KO'd. This is a 1 versus 3 for Doofinator. It's going to be down air, 0 to 93, as we see Ragatha coming back up onto the stage. Off smash, Ragatha, 119. After Ragatha, there is still Informer and Grim Knight, so we'll see how Doofinator handles this. Down air, 24 to 144, as Ragatha with the forward smash, 43 to 144. She tries going for those down airs to try to get the dagger into this game. 43 to 149, back throw. That's going to put Ragatha off stage at 163. Still nowhere near a KO yet from Doofinator. Now he gets the KO, 43 to 0, as Informer comes out for the Critical Crashers. They can possibly get a game-winning KO here soon from Informer if he can land the right hit. Gonna be 56, 74 to 29, as we're gonna see a forward air not land. Up throw, do we see, gotta be up air again. Informer being juggled, but he gets a forward tilt when he comes back down to the ground. 88 to 59, down B misses from Informer. Keep in mind, this Byleth, he'll try to snipe you with the up B, he'll try to go off stage. He's gonna stay on stage for now. No, he goes off stage but doesn't do anything with it. 102 to 59, down smash. Informer at 73, we see the up air, we see the forward tilt. Doofinator, he goes for the down air. This is gonna be a 1 versus 1. It's Grim Knight, Jorya getting parried. There's the side B, forward smash, 102 to 16. We see the back throw, 118 to 16. Down air misses. Doofinator, he goes for a down air, but he misses the strong hit. 118 to 25. Grim Knight trying to make his way back into the stage. It's gonna be 118 to 25, but he's gonna save the game for the Critical Crashers as they win this 5 to 4 with the up smash. Yeah, I know it's been 8 days since we last did Squad Strike, but my voice is still not ready for Squad Strike. It's a 5-4 victory for the Critical Crashers as they hang on. Freak has 3 KOs. Doofinator was trying to respond with 3 of his own, but he only gets 2. Grim Knight able to hold things on with the game winner. So Critical Crashers going to advance to a 4-7 record. We did see them go on a run in the second half of last season. Could they possibly be starting to go on something like that? Critical Crashers next round, they do host the Diddle Burritos. As for Grand Army, they host Your Worst Nightmare. Alright. When we come back from this small break, we're going to have the final game of the night, folks. It's going to be Amiibo Engage versus the Ditto Burritos. 2 teams currently in playoff position trying to compete in the race for a possible first round bye. We'll see that game when we come back on the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League.
Squad Strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. For the final game of the night, we have Amiibo Engage versus the Ditto Burritos. So first, we'll talk about Amiibo Engage. In the previous round, against the Time Zone Squad, Zelkov was able to get not one, not two, but 3 knockouts against the Time Zone Squad. Unfortunately, they blew that 4-2 lead to the Time Zone Squad because Mercury could not close the game because the Time Zone Squad had swapped their closer out. Haim and Pancakes were able to combine for the last 4 KOs as the Time Zone Squad won that 5-4. So a devastating loss for Amiibo Engage. They are trying to bounce back now as they host go on the road to the Ditto Burritos. As for the Ditto Burritos, they're currently sitting in a playoff spot right now, but we do have a change in the roster order. Ditto will remain the leadoff, but Did I Do and who else was playing? Did I Do and Soul9 have been benched. Their new roster order is going to be Ditto, Bleh, the Natanos, Menex, a rookie Mii Brawler trained by Dryker, same trainer as Lucero by the way, and Leeya gonna be the closer for the Ditto Burritos. So we'll see how the Ditto Burritos do with this new roster order, if it's permanent or if it's to handle Amiibo Engage specifically, because Mercury, keep in mind, even with the inability to close against the Time Zone Squad because Haim was just overwhelming, Mercury is still one of the best closers in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League this season. The race for best closer is going to come down between her and Crony. But alright, let's get started. So the leadoff has been a bit of an issue for Amiibo Engage. It is definitely better than last season's situation, but still not the best, as Walmart will be the leadoff facing off against Ditto, one of the best leadoffs in history. And it's going to be Walmart with the first little bit of damage. It's going to be 0. It's 26 right now. Already 37. That's 50 unanswered damage onto Ditto, by the way. 0 to 50 as we see Walmart. That's going to be down throw now. So Ditto able to respond with 18 damage into a down tilt. Going to be 28 to 66. We see Walmart making his way back onto the stage. Side B. That's going to land, making this 46 to 66. But Walmart, he's going to get hit by the down B. 62 to 66. Side B. It's going to get avoided. Down smash misses. 62 to 66. We see down B. Walmart off stage as Ditto gets a percent lead, but it's 74 to 75. They're trading hits now, going back and forth. 85 to 75 out of parry. It's a forward tilt. Walmart tried to go for a forward air, doesn't land it. 85 to 98, 105 to 98. It is still back and forth now between these two. Out of parry, a side B, but Ditto jumps out. 105 to 122. Walmart tries going off stage, doesn't land anything. We see down tilt, we see down air. It's a trade, and Walmart is able to survive, getting that leadoff win against Ditto, as now we see Walmart facing off against Bleh, being elevated from the number 4 to the number 2 slot. Gotta be 157 to 0. We see Bleh taking a little bit of damage right here. Forward throw. Walmart still alive for now. 163 to 14. As we see side B getting parried. Up tilt. But there's a forward air. That's going to get rid of Walmart. And now Zelkov coming off a 3-kill performance in a loss to the Time Zone Squad. Let's see what he does here. Can he get 4, maybe even 5? We see jab, 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 into jab, 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 into jab, jab, jab. That's 3 jab, jab, jabs from Zelkov so far. 9 to 62. Forward smash. Let's get it shielded. But that's going to be a canceled neutral B. This jab, jab, jab. One oddity about the jab, jab, jab is that the last hit will not get shielded. Similar to what Violet does. Morden able to throw the bomb on time. It's 15. Jab, jab, jab here from Bleh. 25 to 76, as more or less these two Amiibo have been trading jab, jab, jabs. This is the most amount of jab, jab, jab I'll probably say in Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League history, by the way. The cannonball's gonna hit. So that cannonball from Zelkov is gonna hit, as now he has 4 KOs in the last 2 rounds. Gonna be the Natanos making a Season 5 debut for the Ditto Burritos. He was rotational starter last season for this team. Gotta be 75 to 29. Soy Sauce's Pit Amiibo facing off against Soy Sauce's Morton. 83 to 29. Gonna be 95 to 29 right now. Zelkov trying to come back down to the stage. We are going to see instead it's going to be forward smash missing. Jab, jab, jab. 95 to 54. Forward smash not going to land because of the forward air from the Natanos. It's going to be 101 to 74. Up air juggling. Going to be 101 to 85. We see a back throw. 116 to 85 as the explosion. Oh! Morton got thrown down, and Thanatanos is able to shut down the Koopaling as Dr. Crockpot comes out right now. It's 23, 40, 105 53 to 105 right now. That's 53 unanswered onto the Dr. Mario. Make it 68. And we see the Nathanos tries going off stage, but a back throw here. That's going to get rid of this pit as now Mementos. This is Dryker's Me Brawler Amiibo making his rookie debut. 90 to 0 right now, and this is an important game for potential standings and seeding all that in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. We'll see how this all plays out whenever we do finish round 18, but it's 119. He gives us the helicopter kick to catch Dr. Crockpot on the way down, 146 to 15, and there's the up smash. I don't know what specials this brawler has, but it does seem to have the traditional neutral, the traditional side, the traditional up. We'll see what the up and down are as he goes for the down air against Doodlebob. Doodlebob coming out right now for Amiibo Engage, 46 each right now as he tries going for the Thunder, doesn't land it. 2 versus 2 as Mementos. He's waiting. He goes for the traditional side B, 83 to 46. He's trying to bait for that side B. He waits patiently, get hit by that PK Thunder. Sorry, PK Fire. He does have the hard-hitting down B. So, okay, he does have the head-on assault. 104 to 55. And he has the neutral full set with that neutral B. Mercury, one of the best closers in the league, is going to have a 1 versus 2 for Amiibo Engage. If they want to avoid losing back-to-back, it's 29 to 85. As this rookie is having himself a day. 29-107. Down B, that's going to hit Mercury. She's going to try to come back onto the stage. We see a get-up attack. It's going to be back throw. 44 to 127. Down smash will miss. That could have gotten rid of Mementos. Instead, it's going to be 70 to 127. We see an up smash. Mercury at 88. It's going to be neutral B again. 106 to 127. Can a third neutral B possibly get the job done? It's a side B, and that's going to be a win for the Ditto Burritos. 5 to 3. Mementos in his rookie debut gets multiple KOs in the win for the Ditto Burritos. It's a 5 to 3 victory, so let's see. Walmart with the exciting leadoff win. Look at that. 3 KOs in the rookie debut for Mementos, able to win it single-handedly for the Ditto Burritos. We see back and forth until Mementos takes over the show. And that's going to be it for tonight, folks. Thank you for coming to watch round 11 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, as I forgot to record this thing. So I'm going to have to download the VOD straight from YouTube. Hopefully nothing gets deleted, nothing like that, but alright. So, thank you all for coming here. Thank you for all that. Round 12 will be tomorrow night, most likely, Thursday night, as we'll see JG Wentworth versus Ottawa, Time Zone Squad versus the Novas, Mid-Class versus Buffalo, Toronto versus the Chaos Corp, Green Bay versus Carbon Show's team, Detroit versus the Natsuki Lovers, Miami versus Fantasy Feed Enthusiasts, Boston versus Cinnabon Splitters, Ditto Burritos at Critical Crashers, the Squadron at Amiibo Engage, and to close things out, Your Worst Nightmare at Grand Army. We'll update the standings, all of that in the Discord either tonight or tomorrow morning, so keep an eye out for that in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League Discord. Link for that is in the description. But thank you folks for being here. Thank you all of that. Thank you all for being patient with this 7-8 day break because job got busy. Let's see. The rest of this month shouldn't be too crazy. There'll be some days I have to take off because of work, but I do know which days I will be able to stream and which days I won't be able to stream, so we at least have better knowledge of that. So, with everything said and done, thank you for coming here. 7 rounds remain to Season 5. As the standings are getting closer and closer, we have teams suffering back-to-back losses. Can they get bounce-back wins in the next round, as teams like the Time Zone Squad and JG Wentworth are on multi-game win streaks? We'll see what happens here as a Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League will resume tomorrow night with round 12. We're most likely going to start at probably 7 p.m. most likely, maybe 8 p.m. depending on what I feel. We'll see. It will depend. If we need to reschedule, we'll reschedule, but thank you folks for being here. The Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League will resume either tomorrow night or Friday, but keep an eye out for tomorrow. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.